The Mirror by sugarcane21. Warning, this contains screaming and very, very, very bloody and it might give you nightmares. So be aware, please. Scooter, Apple Bloom, and Sweetie Belle were all at the Crusader's house, just talking, hanging out, thinking ways how to get their cutie marks. Apple Bloom was thinking, Scooter was mostly just sitting, doing nothing but playing with a tiny little ball. And Sweetie Belle, no one really knows. Come on, girls, we gotta think how to get our cutie marks. Something really good, said Apple Bloom. She was putting her hoof to her head, thinking. Scooter was sitting there, just looking at her. Maybe we can try this. Scooter handed paper to Apple Bloom. Apple Bloom looked at the paper. The paper showed a little weird drawing. It was a drawing of a person riding a scooter going down the biggest, tallest volcano mountain ever, which I don't know how that exists in Equestria, but it seemed a little bit risky. Apple Bloom opened her eyes wide and looked at Scooter with her mouth still wide open. We can't do that. We'll get her doing that. And besides, I don't want to do that. Applejack won't let me. She wants to protect me, Apple Bloom said. Sweetie Belle was just sitting there in the corner. She was mostly not doing nothing. She wasn't talking because she was afraid to talk. I don't know why, but it seemed a little bit weird. Well, we gotta think of something. We can't just sit here. Maybe we'll think about it tomorrow, said Scooter. Maybe we can have a sleepover. Right here, right now, said Sweetie Belle. She smiled. We can bring our blankets and stuff over here, and we can have a nice sleepover. How about that? I don't know. Maybe maybe Applejack won't allow me to sleep here. I mean, we're in the middle of the apple tree woods, I guess. It's not the woods here. We're just in the middle of apple trees. And we're not that far from Sweet Apple Acres anyway. We can stay here. Come on, can you? Scooter and Sweetie Belle looked at Apple Bloom. Apple Bloom thought to herself, maybe they can. So they decided to sleep here. They went to go grab their blankets and pillows and they came back to the Crusader's house. And then they set down their pillows and blankets and just looked at each other, giggling, laughing, and doing other crazy girl stuff. Not thinking about how to get their cutie marks, just laughing and playing along like little children. Hey guys, maybe it's time we tell a little scary story. A scary story? I don't know, said Sweetie Belle. She was kind of getting nervous, so she put the blankets up to her head. Don't worry, it won't be that scary, said Scooter. She got up and grabbed a flashlight and hold it by her, and she pointed her hoof to the mirror. So then they would turn around and look what she's pointing at. Some say that there's scary, scary creatures in that mirror. Do you want to play the game? The game is called 1, 2, 3 Mirror Time, said Scooter. Sweetie Belle and Apple Bloom got a little scared, but she wasn't. I don't know. Me too. I want to play that game, said Sweetie Belle. Scooter opened her mouth. Are you serious? Come on. Can we at least play the game once? Don't worry. Please, just once. I promise you'll be okay. The game is fake anyway, said Scooter. She was smiling a little bit to make sure they feel better, but it seemed like Sweetie Belle wasn't feeling it. She felt like she was gonna panic. She might think it is real. Oh, fine. We'll play the game, but I swear if this is a scary game, I will quit, said Apple Bloom. They all walked to the mirror, and then they started to sit down by the mirror and just stare at it. They all just stared in the mirror, normal, but then they were getting a little scared and frightening. They had to count to 10, and then have to wait until someone appears in the mirror screaming at them, telling them to get out. I don't even know who in the world would play this game, but they decided to play the game because Scooter dared them to. Well, not dare them, mostly just encourage them to play the game, to make them feel better that it's not real. So they decided to play the game. "Are you ready?" said Apple Bloom. "Yeah," said Sweetie Belle said. "Yeah, I can't wait to get scared. I mean, even though it's fake," said Scooter, changing her mind to make sure to play it cool so then they won't get freaked out. They counted to 10, saying at the same time, but mostly they went in a circle. Apple Bloom, then Sweetie Belle, then Scooter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As soon as they got to 10, they closed their eyes, holding each other, but no one appeared in the mirror. 10 seconds later, they heard a whisper in their ears saying, "Let me in. Open the door. Let me in." Scooter jumped up and then started to look everywhere. "What was that? What was that?" she said in a panic tone. They all got panicked and started screaming. The voice did it again, but it said something different and even louder. "I see you. I'm in the mirror. Turn around," it said. They don't know who it is, but they started to freak out even more as soon as they heard that. They didn't want to turn around, but they froze. "Girls, don't move. I think we'll be safe if we just don't move, okay? Don't turn around," Apple Bloom said. The girls didn't move. They just froze and stood like that forever. They didn't want to turn around to look in the mirror, because if they do, they'll be sucked into the mirror and then killed. They are afraid. They're really scared. They don't know what to do. They should have never played this game. "I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry I made you guys play this game." "It's all your fault. You men told us to play that game. You said it was fake," Sweetie Belle said. "I know. I'm sorry. The game is real." Scooter accidentally turned around, and then the girl in the mirror started to look at her. But the girl in the mirror was actually Fluttershy. But the only thing Fluttershy didn't have was eyes, and her wings were very, very bloody. She was dark as the night. The two other girls turned around, and they started to look at Fluttershy. She was all old and rusty, and she didn't even move. "You turned around. Time to die," Fluttershy said in the mirror. "Ah!" The girls screamed. They started to run out of the Crusader house into the trees where the apple trees were. They ran and ran and ran and ran. They didn't even know where they were going. They probably were going the wrong way, not to Sweet Apple Acres. Oh no, we're gonna die," said Scooter. "We're not gonna die. We just need to find Applejack. Applejack, Applejack. Do you hear me?" Apple Bloom said. "Oh no, we're gonna die," said Sweetie Belle. They all started to cry, and then they tripped over a rock, which led them to the Everfree Forest, while Fluttershy was following them. Fluttershy was floating in mid-air with dark smoke coming towards her, and then started to make her eyes even darker and creepier. "Where are you?" she said. As soon as the Crusaders tripped, Scooter had blood all over her knee. She couldn't clean it because it was very, very bloody when she tripped. It was very scary to see her like this while she was looking. It was very scary for her to be in a situation like this. She'd never been in a situation like this ever in her life before, actually. Oh no, we're gonna die! If only someone was here to help us, Scooter said. As soon as the Crusaders turned around, they saw Fluttershy in the back, and she started to grab them with the dark smoke. Fluttershy pulled them closer and closer into her mouth, and she started to chew them up with the blood. The Crusaders started to scream, but then they couldn't because they were already dead, and when Fluttershy was starting to eat them. She gobbled every bite and swallowed it, and then she went down underground, and she didn't come back up since it was already daylight. No one knows what happened to the Crusaders.